My name is David Harrison Greis. Welcome to the Greis Report, your unfiltered daily voice for truth. Today, we witnessed something that I've only really seen in fiction. Films, television shows. What we witnessed today felt a lot like a surrealistic vision of a dystopian nightmare future. So, in Broadview, Illinois, where the ICE Gestapo lockup is, there's protests there weekly. Every Friday, there's massive protests, but every day they're out there protesting. Today, the protests escalated, and they escalated in a very big way. So, I'm going to let you see the scene, and then we're going to discuss it.
Everything that they could. And these protesters trying to block agents from moving in and out. They have another man. They are just deploying anything that they can to try to get the protesters out of the way. Can you give me 1 second as I put my mask on? Okay. So right now, this is what we have been seeing. This has been one of the tensest moments this morning. What just happened right now? You had vehicles that were trying to...
Are you okay?
Yeah. Chemical weapons. There were snipers on the roof firing rubber bullets and canisters at people. They were trying to crush people with their vehicles that were blocking the driveway. These are protesters that are trying to peacefully demonstrate and protect the people of Chicago from this Operation Midway Blitz assault that the ICE Gestapo are committing against the people of Chicago and the people of America in general. And they are being fired upon. These non-lethal weapons like tear gas and pepper balls and paintballs and rubber bullets. Don't get the wrong idea. Rubber bullets aren't like foam. They could kill you. And from the right distance with the right velocity striking you in the heart, you could definitely die. It could stop your heart. There's a lot of different things that can happen. And people with asthma, if they have a poor reaction to the smoke from the grenades, like the pepper spray and everything else that's going on, they could have an asthma attack and die. And these kinds of things have happened before. And the ICE Gestapo, whether or not they're firing lethal rounds, is irrelevant. They are potentially putting people that are protesting in a lethal situation. And they came out swarming. They came out swarming in some of the other videos that I've seen being passed around through the news sources. They're dressed like stormtroopers, head to toe, tactical gear. And then, worst of all, Greg Bovino and his crap-eating grin. He was standing outside surveying the chaos with this sick smile on his face. That man is evil. Evil. There's so much that I could say about Greg Bovino, but I'm going to spare you all the rant. So if you like what you're hearing tonight, please remember to like, subscribe, and down here we have an email address. Again, that's thegreisreport@gmail.com, thegreisreport@gmail.com. Please send us any tips, leads, story requests, and please do send us any videos of your interaction with the ICE Gestapo or any other force that you might come into contact with. We are happy to boost that on air. And if you do hit that subscribe button, it really helps us go a long way in getting the news out there, because that's what the algorithm likes. And to all of our subscribers so far, thank you all so much for following along in our journey. So now, to continue, kind of jumping to a little bit of a different topic, but kind of also not really, Viktor Orban of Hungary is going to be declaring Antifa a terror organization following in Trump's footsteps. What does this mean? So as we know, Antifa is not legitimately a organization, as we're seeing all these satire accounts pop up on, Threads and other places, really funny. I think these accounts are awesome at showing the misconceptions surrounding Antifa and what's really going on here. So Antifa, as I mentioned before, is a loosely affiliated group of people who are fighting against fascism, fighting for freedom, fighting for your rights, especially here in America. But now there's like this international cabal of dictators that are going to be putting a kibosh on the idea of being able to fight against fascism. The very idea of fighting against fascism or not wanting fascism is the goal of an Antifa-based organization. So it's an ideology, not an organization. So they're coming after all of us with this. And that's not a joke. They came for Jimmy Kimmel. They came for all these other comedians they're going after now. Now they're going after The View as well. They want to take The View off the air. It's going to be one thing after another until they get to us. The smaller people, the YouTubers, the social media activists, and then eventually the regular people who just say no to Trump. That's the way it's going to be. That's the way it went in World War II, and that's the way it's going now. And the final story I want to close on tonight, and this is a big one. We have a death here in New York State, not in New York City, but New York State. A 42-year-old man died in ICE Gestapo custody in Nassau County, Long Island. So this individual by the name of Bruce Blakeman, he is kind of in charge of operations up there. And what he told the news sources that were interviewing him, specifically The Guardian and a couple of other sources, is that ICE is reimbursing Nassau County for holding these people. It's like a pay-for-play situation where human lives are just objects to be bought and sold. To me, there's a big word I want to say right now. Slavery. That's what this is turning into. Slavery. They opened a camp that they call Camp J. And it's literally just called Camp J. And it's a plantation camp. And I'm going to be following up on that and giving you more information as that camp develops. But you're going to see just how terrible these things really are. So, the people united, we can never be defeated. And we must stand united in this moment. Because we are the people of America. We are the people of the world. We are anti-fascists all over the world. And we will rise against fascism and take back America and build it back better. My name is David Harrison Greis. This has been the Greis Report. Thank you for joining the Resistance. Have a great night.